Yes, sir. Today we start a new chapter called progression. So I told you what is sequence. Sequence means what? An arrangement of objects or numbers according to some condition. So in this example, the condition is we need to arrange the numbers in ascending order. That is the condition. Yes. Copy down this one. Already I explained this one. So the next one is finite and infinite sequence. So sequence means you should know the definition that it is nothing but an arrangement of numbers or an objects according to the given condition. And the word finite and infinite, if you look into the meaning, finite means what? It is end. Finite means end. Infinite, infinity. Infinite, infinity, it is endless. Since it is endless, definitely finite means end only. So first, finite sequence. Finite sequence. So what is finite sequence? A sequence in which we have finite number of elements. Finite number of elements. I'll give an example for this. Suppose if I ask you to write the natural numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, if I ask you to write the natural numbers from 1 to 10, what you will do? You start writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as well as 10. The condition is what? We have to write natural numbers from 1 to 10. So that means what? It is a finite series. Why? Because it has an end. End is what? The last number should be 10 only and the first number is 1. So for this it has end. You have to write only those natural numbers which are present from 1 to 10. So 10, it is an end. Wherever there is end, it is called as finite. It is called as finite. End is there. I'll give one more example. Suppose if I ask you to write the natural numbers. That's all. Write the natural numbers. Where will you end? There is no end for it. So you keep on writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, 200, 400, 500. Is it not so? You keep on writing up to infinity. Why? Because the condition is, the sequence is write the natural numbers. I didn't told up to what. In this case I told write the natural numbers up to 10. Whereas in the second case, I am telling you that you need to write the natural numbers. That's all. There is no end for it. Just I told, if I tell write the natural numbers, the next question will come. Sir, up to what number we have to write? Is it not so? So there should be end. If there is end, then it is called as finite. If there is no end, where will you end it? If you write up to 100, I will tell. I told write the natural number. I told up to 100. No, you keep on writing. So thereby what happens, if you write up to 1000 also, you can tell that I told only natural numbers, I didn't told up to 1000, then you keep on writing. So that means here in the second statement it is very clear that there is no end for it. Whenever there is no end in the sequence, that sequence is called as infinite sequence. So that sequence is called as infinite sequence. Very clearly, a sequence which has end. Sequence some arrangement of numbers according to some definite condition. Sequence in which there is an end is called as infinite sequence. Example, you can take write the natural numbers up to 100, up to 10, etc. Then infinite sequence means a sequence in which there is no end. Just I told you, write the natural numbers. Understood? I hope you can take the definition. First, finite sequence. Finite sequence. A sequence in which we have sequence in which we have finite number of elements. So finite numbers ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಸಾಕು. Mathematics no, we deal with numbers only, so you can write numbers. The sequence in which we have finite numbers, finite number of elements, both you say meaning only. Okay, example for that. Write the natural numbers. Write the natural numbers up to 10. Write the natural numbers up to 10. So that means you are supposed to write from 1 to 10. If you write 11, 12, 13, even though they are natural numbers, it is not accepted. Why? Because the condition is you need to write up to 10 only. Yes, write the natural numbers up to 10, or from 1 to 10, both one and same only. Yes, you can write 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 1, 2, 3, 4 dash dash dash. Last number should be 10. So that is the definition of the finite sequence. Yes, I hope you are written. Yeah, written. Right. Second one, infinite sequence. Infinite sequence. Infinite sequence. A sequence, infinite sequence. A sequence which as infinite, in the bracket you write endless. In bracket you write endless. A sequence in which as infinite. In the bracket you write infinity. A sequence in which as infinite number of sequence which has infinite number of elements are called infinite sequence. I have written example. Write all the natural numbers. So what you can write? 1, 2, 3, 4 dash 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 up to infinity. That is endless. After this, next one is finite and infinite series. So before finite and infinite series, one has to know what is series. Because you know what is finite, you know what is infinite. Finite means end, infinite means does not end. That is very clear as far as the finite and infinite is concerned. Then we should know what is a series. Can anybody tell what is series? Can you tell anybody series? The sum of all the terms of the sequence is called as series. Series means what? The sum, SUM sum. Sum of all the terms. The sum of all the terms of the sequence.
Sir. Excuse me, sir.
1 minute.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Now series means the sum of all the terms of the sequence. You sequence under ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತಾನೆ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 5. Okay, I have taken up to 5. So these are the numbers in the form of a sequence. Okay, these are the numbers which are in the form of a sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the sequence because they are in ascending order. They are in some order. They are according to some condition. Is it not? For this sequence, see the sum of all the terms of the sequence. So between the sequence, between the terms, if I write a plus sign, then this will become sequence. This will become series. Okay, there is no difference between sequence and series, both one and same only. If you write plus sign in between the sequence, it will become series. It will become series. So series is nothing but what? The sum of all the terms of the given sequence. Right. Even that girl told, sir, even negative sign can be taken. Yes, negative sign also it can be taken. So it is maybe 1 with negative sign, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. But the definition tells that sum. Addition, in between there should be addition. So I can write like this also, -1 plus of -2, plus of -3, plus of -4, plus of -5. See, it will be in the form of a series. In between the term, there is plus sign. In between the term, there is plus sign. And the given sequence is not affected. See, -1, plus into minus, minus, plus into minus, minus, plus into minus, minus, plus into minus, minus. So very clearly we can tell that even negative numbers are also considered. That means plus sign ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, minus sign ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. Minus sign ಇಂದ ಈ ತರ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So either you can take plus sign or minus sign. So both are accepted as series. But in the definition we will write plus, because whenever there is minus, we will take plus of minus. Plus of minus. So we can write the sum of all the terms of the sum of all the terms of the given sequence is called as series. You can write this example, or if you want you can write only this example. It is more than sufficient. Yes. Yes, finite series. I'll tell you in 1 minute. Finite series. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು finite ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, end ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Series ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, between the sequence there should be plus sign. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Very simple. A series which has a finite number of elements. A series having finite number of elements is called as finite series. Right. A series, write down, series having finite number of elements. Series having finite number of elements. A series having finite number of elements. A series having finite number of elements is called finite series. Is called finite series. You can take this example: 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Next, second one, infinite series. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು infinite ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, endless. Infinite means what? Endless. Series means what? There should be plus sign between the terms. So definitely you can tell the definition of infinite series. So what is infinite series? A series, yes, if you want you can write this. Series having infinite number of elements. Series having infinite number of elements. Series having infinite number of elements. You can write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash 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 plus infinity. Plus infinity. Okay, a series having infinite number of elements is called as infinite series. Yes, you can copy down this example.